Yo, welcome to another episode of Road to 180 Kilo Bench Press. However, there is a bit of a problem, which isn't really a problem. I just have to let you know, kind of, that the issue is not really an issue at all. I'm leading you on. Can you imagine? Look, basically, I restarted my program because I finished the 9 weeks. I'm now back into week 1 or 2. I can't exactly remember, but basically, my numbers are now lower than what they were before because they go down and then they increase as the weeks go by again, right? So, as you finish the 9 weeks, they're high, you start again, back, lower, and then you go and finish higher, and then you start lower, and then you start higher, and then you finish higher, and you keep going. So basically, I'm not gonna be hitting any PRs today, but it's a Road to 180 Kilo Bench Press. I'm gonna try and make it as good as possible anyways. I'm probably gonna try and hit PR on my last set, my max reps, my last set where I just crank stuff out. So, let's go to the gym because I am absolutely speeding off with pre-workout. I need to leave, we need to train. It's gonna be sick, it's Saturday, it's a lovely day. Wow, let's go train. And on that note, let's go lift. Like the video if you haven't liked the video already, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go train. Welcome to the voiceover for today's training session, bench press session. This is meant to be a road to 180 kilo bench press, but I think I'm just gonna call it tips for strength. But we're gonna get onto that later on in the video, not right now. We're not gonna talk about the tips for strength because you need to keep watching the video, okay? Basically, what I'm gonna talk about here is the importance of calories and how the calories that I've been consuming about 4,200, 4,000 calories the past 4 days, and like I've gained like 1 kilo and a bit of body weight, whether that's like glycogen and water, and I just feel so much more capable of everything I'm doing. Like I feel like I've got more meat around like my elbows, I feel like I'm more stacked on the bench, I feel like I'm stronger. Obviously bench press responds amazingly well to body weight increase, so of course my bench press is going to feel like a lot better. But if you are struggling to put on some strength, you should get yourself in a calorie surplus. That's going to put you in the best position, firstly, to even make progress in the first place, but secondly, if you gain some weight, your lifts are likely to go up, okay? And if you're bigger, if you're once a bigger person, then it's going to be easier to get like that big leaner. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I fucking blasted that 155 off my chest, mate. It's not like a max or anything, it was just heavy single, kind of, wasn't really that heavy. And then I did 142 for the back offs, which is a PR. I've never done a 4x4 with 142. And then on the last set, obviously I went for max reps, which ended up being 8 reps, I believe. Which is sweet, which is great, because the last time I've never done 142 for a max reps. I've done 140, which I got 9 on. So 142 for 8 is good. Then I'm gonna get 9, and then that's a PR, right? And then we're just gonna make progress like crazy. Overhead press PR here, 75 kilos, I believe, for like sets of 10. My overhead press has been feeling really, really good recently, which I'm really happy about. I've sort of figured out a way to keep my wrists straighter, which makes it feel a lot stronger, which I'm really happy about. And obviously the calories help, like I'm saying, the calories. You can definitely see it on my physique. I'm a little bit fluffier, I'm not as lean as I once was. I look fucking, I don't know if it's the angle or whether I'm actually massive, but I look pretty fucking swole here. But that is the end of the session. I'm gonna just remember one thing. It's winter time. Get in a surplus. Increase your body weight. Get a little bit fluffier, okay? It's gonna help your lifting, I promise you. Alright, that training session was fucking amazing, but I got pranked. I thought the gym is open till 7, and it was, and it has always been open till 7, but now it's open till 5 on weekends. I knew there was a change, Lucy told me because she works in the gym, but I thought they only close at 5 on Sundays. It's Saturday today. I was like, no, why is everybody clearing up? Why is it so empty? I was like, are people just not training? Like, are people just like training until 5 and then like out to drink or stuff like that? No, turns out the gym's closed. I was literally like doing lateral raises. It's like 5:02 and I was like, she just turned off the lights. No triceps for me today, but that session was fucking incredible. My overhead press, I'm pretty sure I hit PR on that, which was 75 kilos for like sets of 9 to 10, which is fucking amazing. And then on the back off set, the last set, max reps, I got 8 on 142, which is not a PR, but at the same time, it might be, kind of, because if you think about it, I did 140 for 9, and now I did 142 for 8. It's kind of the same, it's kind of not because it's heavier, but I'm basically gonna try and get 140 up to 10, 142. You will see what I mean, but the bench is progressing is what I mean. My body weight is increasing. I woke up at 91 point something, so I've gained like a couple of kilos, 1 kilo and a bit of just water, which is really good because I've just been slamming calories in. I've been downing treats, eating Krispy Kremes every day. Speaking of food, we're gonna go grab a meal deal. Let's go. Yo, I got the meal deal. Same meal deal as always. A little YouFit shake, which is already empty because I just downed it as soon as I got it because I'm a fucking gym bro. What do you expect? Punchy paprika, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce that. These crisps are fucking amazing. If you haven't tried them, you should probably try them. And the chicken club, literally easy, 1,000 calories like that. 900, something like that. All right, mate, why are we deviating from our normal routine this morning?
I have a few
And by morning,
parcels.
I mean 3 p.m.
I have a few parcels to drop off at the post office. And, excuse the mess, guys. I've asked Dave to take me to the post office and then we can go to the gym.
Yeah, pre-workout, yeah.
No, I'm literally about to take a tiny little scoop right now.
Is it?
And then we're gonna
No time wasted. Jeez, what does that taste like?
go. Let's go, guys.
Sorry, did you not hear my question? No answer.
Oh, it tastes like orange and mango alpha pre-workout mixed with mint because I just brushed my teeth.
Code Lucy.
Code Lucy, yeah. Finger bio, guys.
Alright, as the bench press session plays in the background, I hope you enjoyed that squat session. The bench press session plays in the background, I'm going to talk to you about my top tips for strength. I've got a little list written down here, and I'm just going to talk to you about it, okay? The most important pillars for strength, minus steroids. Number 1, sleep, okay? I know a lot of people just don't sleep. People do everything apart from sleep. You need to get at least, I would say at least 7 hours of sleep a night. That's no questions asked. Like, I don't care if you've got school, work, it doesn't matter. If you want it bad enough, you make time, okay? I've gone to school at one point, I've had a part-time job whilst going to school, and I still manage 8 hours of sleep every night, okay? So, it's just an excuse. Stop being on TikTok, stop going on YouTube, don't watch anybody, don't watch anything, just go to sleep, okay? It's important. If you really are serious about gaining strength, getting bigger, just sleep. You need to do that, okay? So that's number 1 thing, sleep, that I know people fuck up all the time. Number 2, technique. You need to be obsessed, basically, right? With improving your technique. You need to have stacked joints. Your technique needs to look smooth. You know when you look at a top lifter, you look at the way they lift and they're like, nothing's going wrong. Everything just moves and it just looks like effortless almost, right? People struggle and it's slow when they're grinding a rep out, but it's like solid, stacked, effortless. That is a mix of being obsessed with technique, so they iron it out, they figure it out. There's 1,001 YouTube videos on how to improve your technique on every single lift, so you just have to get interested. And the technique is also a product of just time in the gym, right? Over time, you iron out your technique, you just lift and your body, you sort of try things out and it works itself out whilst using like the cues and tips that you've seen on YouTube and stuff. So number 2 tip is technique. Number 3 is a program. If you don't follow a program, you can't really expect to make too much progress. If you're just going to the gym, YOLOing every session, there's no fucking consistency to your training, right? You can't just expect, you can make some progress, right? You definitely will, the YOLOing stuff, but if you want solid, guaranteed, long-term, hard, fucking good progress, stick to a program. There's 1,001 programs on the internet, from influencers, free ones on the internet. What else? I've got some. You know, you can just do some research and stick to a program. Like sticking to any program will pretty much guarantee results because it's just going to be consistency over a long period of time. Okay. So number 3 is a program. Number 4 tip: food. I've already spoken about it in this video. Getting a calorie surplus. What are you waiting for? You don't have to be super lean. You can be moderately lean, but get yourself in a calorie surplus. That's gonna make sure that you have additional recovery, you have more body weight to work with so you can get stronger. And obviously, when you're in a calorie surplus, your body has something to make muscle out of, right? That goes into recovery. You're just gonna be able to be stronger. You put yourself in the best position to be the strongest you can be. And number 5 tip for strength is frequency, okay? Whatever lift you wanna improve on, increase the frequency. So if you bench once a week and your bench isn't going up, try benching twice a week. If it's not going up, try benching 3 times a week. Maybe try variation on that 3rd day. Your bench is probably gonna go up, okay? Squatting, same thing. If you squat once a week, increase it to 2. Because if you wanna improve on something, you need to do it. It's as simple as that. Like if you wanna get good at something, you just do it more. I mean, there you go, right? So increase your frequency. That kind of goes with the program because a good program is going to have enough frequency, but people respond differently to different things. So if you feel good squatting 3 times a week, deadlifting once a week, benching 2 times a week and it's fine, or you want to improve your bench on that like schedule and you want to bench, then you would bench 3 times a week or 4 times a week. You get what I mean? But frequency is really important because you want to do more of what you want to get good at. I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't waffle too much. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Love you loads. Bye.